Good morning.
Hi,
How are you?
how are you?
I'm good, thanks. I'm very well, thank you. It's really gray out today.
Yeah,
That's all I have to say. It's really gray
it
out today. All righty. How was your week? Good?
was good. How about yours?
It was good. It was good. Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking forward though to having time off.
Yeah, for Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. Midgie is here. Maji is here. Ah. And here's Iman. All the women. Hi, Iman. Hi, Meji.
Hey, friend.
How are you?
Good.
Good morning,
Hi,
Iman. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
So nice to see you all. Hi, Apollonia
Hi.
and Ayele and everyone.
This is Meji. Hello, Moha. How are you?
Hello, everyone. How are you?
I'm great.
Great.
So am I. Happy to see you and happy to be joining the summit.
Me too. Me too. I'm really looking forward to this time together. And so we have Brooklyn, Tangier, and Tojo.
Dope.
Yep.
How's
Anything to
everybody
report?
doing?
Moha, how's life?
It's pretty chill. The past week was really rainy, nonstop consecutively. So it was a moment. Uh, Very inspirational.
Okay.
And now it's sunny again with clouds decorating the sky. So yeah, how's everyone else doing?
Surviving life beautifully.
Iman, are you still in Tangier or
I am in Tangier.
are you? I thought you moved somewhere else.
No, I'm here. We need to get a meeting.
Of
We-
course. It's been so long.
Hi, Josh.
Hi,
Hi,
everybody.
Dwayne.
Good morning. Good morning. Well, I know it's
Neji, are
probably
we going to be able to
different
see
times.
your beautiful face? So, how is everybody? Moha's given us the weather report from Tangier.
I'm doing pretty good. I cannot complain.
All right, that's nice to hear.
I had like a busy day yesterday, but still good. Still good. Yeah. How about you?
Same thing.
Per.
What can I say? Ooh, stand up nice and sit up nice and straight. All right, here's Monse. Hi,
Hi
Monse.
everyone.
How are you doing?
I'm great. How are you guys?
Good, good, good.
Muy bien. Muy bien.
Oh my gosh. Pop out some Spanish there.
I try. I need to learn a lot more.
Oh
Okay.
my goodness. Good morning. How are you? Look how warm she is. She's wearing like a sundress. And Monse, you're in summer too, right?
Yeah, it's summer here.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, we are visiting Chile for summer.
Yeah,
Running
we
from the
might
school.
be.
And Togo. Yeah. All
It's
righty.
awful. I hate summer.
Well, yesterday I was talking to someone in Portugal, in Lisbon, and they were saying it's cold here. And because it's winter there, of course. And I said, "Oh, what's the temperature?" And their cold was our high.
Oh wow.
I was like, "Okay, I think I'm going to be okay. I think I'm going to be
Okay.
okay."
I know I don't really like the summer either. I hate the heat. I don't like to be hot really. I like the middle seasons. Give me a spring, fall. Yeah.
I like my pores to be closed, like clogged.
Okay.
Good to know.
I actually love winter. I love the rain. I
Yes.
really enjoy winter.
Let's switch
Hi,
up.
Angela. How are you?
I'm good. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
You?
Hi.
Here's Alejandro.
Hi.
You all saying that you guys love winter, you guys love summer. I love this, I don't like this. But you guys know that we need all of them to survive on this earth, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
imagine you have only winter the whole year.
Oh.
Thank you
Imagine
for the
you
voice
have
of
the sun the
wisdom.
whole year. So we need
Thank you for the
a
voice
lot
of
of
wisdom.
all of them. You say from?
I said, thank you for the voice of wisdom.
Uh-uh. Without the sun, we will not have food to eat. You guys know that, right?
Okay.
The plant will die. You
Yeah.
imagine the summer where there's no
Preach,
food at
preach.
all. You all die.
You right, you right, you right.
Good morning, Alejandro.
Like we living on Mars or something.
All right. So we are expecting a few more people, which is great. So I'm going to be keeping my eyes on this the welcoming piece, okay? But I thought I would wait a minute. I'm on the wrong. Share my screen so we can kind of go over, not kind of, but go over the schedule so everybody knows what we're up to, okay? And then this will sort of serve as my welcome as well. Let me see. There we go. And there we go. All right, so here we go. This is the schedule, and a lot of this is based on our theme that we put together last January, almost a year ago. So we're going to take a few minutes to have a welcome, and then I need a thumbs up to make sure everybody's okay with being filmed today. Then we'll have a brief introduction of our mentors and facilitators, and that's Adina, Josh, Angela, Charlotte, Alejandro, Monse, Dwayne, and Iman. And then we're just going to talk a little bit about making sure that this is always a safe space. And then I guess I didn't do this quite right. Dwayne and why did I do that? Dwayne, that's what I meant to do. And Iman are going to facilitate a conversation around these two questions. And then I'm going to introduce the writing invitations. And then Adina is going to talk to us about how we define peace. And then we're going to have some closure and talk a little bit about Sunday. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you to do the writing at home, unless we have time today to do it together, which would be great. If not, you will take care of that over the evening. And tomorrow you can go into breakout rooms and you should send it to me on WhatsApp. Again, we'll go over this so that I can make sure that I get you in the right mesh with the right mentor. And then we're going to work with our mentors in breakout rooms. So Josh will do some team building. Then we'll go to our breakout. I'll do the glow and grows from the writing that you do tonight, or that'll be out of the way. And if it's out of the way today, then tomorrow you'll have twice as much time to work with your mentor. And then we'll come back and see what everyone has accomplished. And then we'll go from there. So that's sort of the 5-hour breakdown. Questions, comments, concerns? Hi, Abdia.
Hi,
Oh my
Fran,
gosh, fantastic. Cape Town is represented because Sherwin and Jesse are both sick. So I sent them the writing invitation so that they can join tomorrow. Hopefully that they'll feel better. All right. So welcome. We are expecting more people to add on. So we're just going to go ahead and start. First of all, those of you that are here, if you could just give me a thumbs up so that I know that I have permission to film you. Okay. Abdia, do I have permission to film you? All right. Okay. Thank you so much. This is something that's new for us. And I'm really glad to see the bravery of the young people who have chosen to join us today and of every age level. Because we're really going to be focused on the value of peace in the world and the value of breaking walls and why it matters as a tool for peace building around the world. So thank you for taking the time, because we're all very, very busy men and women. And thank you again for your bravery in taking this risk to join us and add your voice to what we are constructing. So welcome, Adina. So I'm going to ask each one of the mentors, facilitators, just to say a brief thing about who you are. So that would be Iman, Dwayne, Josh, Montse, Angela, Adina, and Alejandro, because everybody knows who I am. All right. So Iman, you want to start? Because on my screen, you're at the top right. So we'll just go clockwise if that's okay.
Yeah, sure. So, welcome everyone. Finally, it's our summit, and I want to, since I'm the first, I want to welcome you all and say I'm happy to see you all. And that's okay. Now let's introduce. I'm Iman. I've been breaking walls since 2019 as an artist, and now as also a content creator. So I hope you are all going to enjoy, and happy to see you again.
Thank you, Iman. Montse.
Hi everyone, I'm Monse. I'm a Santiago artist and leadership apprentice. I've been in Breaking Walls since I think 2018 or 19.
Right.
I don't remember anymore. I'm really happy to be part of this meeting and be part of this international family. So welcome everyone. I hope you have a great day.
Thank you. Dwayne.
Okay, hello everybody. Hello. My name is Dwayne. I'm from the Detroit delegation. I do photography, graphic design, getting into like the video content creation stuff. And I have been a part of Breaking Walls since 2019. Super excited. Love being a part of the community. I love just having like a bit of reach around the world. Like I love just being able to like come to these meetings, talk to everyone, see all y'all faces. And I don't know, I get to like feel like little bits and pieces of the world. So like I'm happy to be here, and like I know we may have like a little small community at the moment, but I think like these spaces are so pivotal and so important because we get those little like samples of international connection. So thank y'all. Love y'all.
Okay, Josh, please.
Okay, so hi everyone. Welcome to the summit finally. My name is Josh. I'm from the Barcelona delegation and I joined in 2015, which makes this a 10-year
10
commitment to breaking
years. Oh my
walls.
God.
Yeah. Uh, and I'm the director of ensemble building, so we're gonna play some games, some exercises. I'm here to make sure you have fun and to shed advice on anything that you need. I'm the guy you can talk to if you need anything. You can come to me and talk to me. Okay. So I hope you have fun today.
Gracias. Angela.
Hi everyone. I'm Angela. I'm from the Cyprus delegation, Nicosia, and I've been part of the Breaking Walls world in like the
2022.
last few years. I'm quite recent into this. Um, I I help people um, during the summit with the directing of the pieces, and especially if they have something physical, not just like choreo stuff, but more like how they can move and how they can express themselves through their body. Uh, I'm into acting and directing and architecture, so that's my like hobbies, let's say, and my job as well. Um, and I'm really excited to see what you're all up to. I see like new faces here, so I'm excited to get to know you all.
All right, Adina. And Adina, may I just say, I love your new hairstyle.
Oh, thank you. It isn't totally, I don't know what it is. It's shampoo or lack of dye, but thank you so much, Fran. I appreciate that. I'm sorry I was late. I thought we were doing the Eventbrite thing, and then I checked the WhatsApp for the Zoom link. So I apologize, everybody. But I'm thrilled to be here with all of you and that we're having this summit. Breaking walls, well, as a teacher in New York City, somewhere in the teens of, 2010, 11, I don't know, through a number of years teaching in the public schools. And then I did my first international summit in 2019 in Tangier. And so I've been the director of creative activism. And so I take what we do as an organization with the plays we make, and I usually have a sub assignment where we delve a little deeper into creative activism. And I am an actor, a playwright, a producer. I have my own small theater company. All of my work is about social issues and, speaking out and trying to use, you know, creative activism. That's my wheelhouse. So great to be here with all of you today. Thank you.
And thank you. Thank you, my dear. And Mr. Alejandro.
Hello, everyone. I'm Alejandro. I'm from Chile. I actually have always been like on the outside in a way, helping Breaking Walls from 2018, when they went to Chile, and just trying to kind of help the organization prosper, live long and prosper, as a movie says. Um, but I'm now a creative mentor. Actually a script writer. I write telenovelas, so that's my job. But I am now currently a teacher in Mexico. I live in Monterrey, so hopefully someday we'll get you guys here.
From your lips to God's ears. All right. So, does anyone, whether you are a facilitator or a mentor, or one of the artists who have joined us want to just talk a moment about breaking walls as a safe space so that we're all kind of in an agreement and an understanding that whatever we say is supported and welcome. Okay? A volunteer? Thank you, Dwayne. Did you raise your hand?
Yeah, I did. I'm sorry.
No,
I was
that's
gonna say,
okay. This happens at school. I'll be asking a question and then somebody will like scratch their head, but I think they're answering my question. So wanted to be sure.
of course. And thank you for that too. I think we are like in a communal type of space, and I like to really, whenever I'm in these conversations, most of us are probably like in our PJs chilling and relaxing, so I like to think of it like we're just doing like a little round table thing, like we're just checking in. So I do want this to be a safe space. To anyone who knows me, like I love honesty, I love making sure that everybody is comfortable. So I know that Josh, and I'm sure most facilitators here probably would not have a problem or an issue if anyone does feel as though they need to reach out to someone to probably say like, hey, I feel some type of way or I need to talk. So I think it's important that like we establish a space that creates an energy that feels good for ourselves, but also treating people how we want to be treated. Also listening to one another to try to create spaces where we invite everyone to come in. No forcing, no like pressure to do anything you're not comfortable with. I think the creative process is like really, it's an individualized thing, so it's not going to look the same for everyone. And I know for me, when it comes to art, like I want to create spaces for everyone to be able to express themselves however they see fit, whatever works best for them. And it takes time, like, and I know for me, I, even in some of the recent workshops, I haven't necessarily like took the instructions as given, but I still created pieces or works of art that uh really resonated with me. And I think like I want for that space, I could speak for myself. I want for this space to really allow us to just converse with one another, connect with one another, create things that we really feel confident and proud of. So please be easy on yourselves, be easy with one another, be patient with each other. Um, and if you need to talk, baby, I'm here. I know we in different time zones, so I don't know like if it's morning, night, whatever, but I'm here. So yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you. So would anyone care to tag on to that? Okay, I just would like to say that I'm so grateful that you mentioned silence. It's okay to listen and absorb and share when you're ready. Okay. That being said, now it's time for Josh to build a little a team here.
Okay. So, first of all, I think it's due that we do like a quick round of getting to know ourselves. Some of us already presented ourselves, but some of us didn't. And I'd like to know everybody. And I see some new faces I haven't seen in a while. For example, I haven't seen Moja in a while or Alejandro in a while, but I see some new faces. So shall we do a quick round of just stating our name and what we do in this world, or what we do with Breaking Walls, or what we like whatever you want to say. It's up to you, okay? Just make sure you say your name. So who wants to start?
Okay. Can I start?
Sure, Moja.
Okay. Hi everyone. I am very happy, extremely happy. Hi, Dwayne, to be with you here. I just want to comment on something that has been said before, which is Brick and Walls as a safe space. Besides that, well, you could take it as a testimony. From my side, when I hear Brick and Walls, I think of breaking my first walls, my first inner walls first. So I don't know if that adds to the narrative, but this is how I see it. My name is Moha, and I have been an artist since 2019, since the 10-year summit. And I am very happy to be participating and perhaps uh, adding up and building up more arts to the puzzle. And I'm an artist, so from 10-year delegation. Thank you.
Thank you, Moha. Glad you're here again. Okay, who feels like going next? Abdia?
Yes. Okay, I'm Abdia, and I'm from Cape Town, and I'm a retired teacher and enjoying myself, me time at the moment, doing whatever I want to do, sleeping, whatever. I just love it.
That's just great, Abdia. That's great. Glad to have you here. Okay. Who
I
wants to go
can go
next?
next. Yeah.
Sure.
My name is Adama Yele. I've been with Breaking Wall, I think 2018. I missed one of the going to Chile, but I hope I will still be going one day. And
Istanbul, baby, Istanbul.
I prefer being called Maje because it's great, my middle name. But Zoom didn't allow me to change it. But I joined Breaking Wall because the name the name the name resonate like the Moha say breaking in our bed. It's like breaking the wall that is stopping us or blocking us to move forward or to reach out to anyone else around the world. So that's the word that resonates with me, and I joined Breaking Wall, and I think it's so far it's amazing seeing new people, meeting new people, and there's no obligation so far. Like you have to do this or no, but you just bring what you have and you add to the table. So it's amazing to be here and creating an art with you. I don't know if I should say I'm an artist, but I'm trying to be one day. Thank you.
Yes, that's great. Thank you. So would you like to be called Adama or Maje, or what do you prefer?
Maje is fine. Ayele is kind of difficult for some people to pronounce, so that's why I use Maje. And from Breaking One know me as Maje, but Ayele also is fine. Yeah, as long as you can pronounce it right, you're good.
Okay, thank you. Okay, that's great. So who's next? Polonia.
So I'm thrilled to be part of the community. I think it's such a great place for art and hearing each other's thoughts. I'm at Bologna and I mainly dance and do puppetry.
That's great. Great to meet you, Apollonia. Okay. Are we missing someone?
No, we're
I think that's
expecting
it, right?
Mustafa. We're expecting Mustafa and
Oh,
Claudia and possibly
okay.
Sebi. So we'll see if they are showing up.
Okay, cool. So I want to play a game. I was thinking about playing it in the Zoom. I think we can do it because can you guys hear like each other pretty well? Yes. Okay, so we can understand the words we're saying. Okay. So in this game, it's basically called I'm Going on a Picnic. Okay. So let's say, do you know this game, friend? Yes. Do you like the game or not? No?
It's hard for me. It's hard for me. I'm not,
Oh,
I'm just saying, I just know
okay.
what's coming. I think I know what's coming. I'll let you lead. Sorry about the
Okay.
facial
Maybe
expression.
maybe it's not the game you think, or maybe it is.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
we'll
and
see.
that's true too.
I think it's a
Surprise
pretty
me.
fun game. I think it's a pretty fun game. So the idea is we are going on a picnic, all of us, and we are bringing different stuff. Okay, you can bring anything you want. Like think about anything. Like the sky's the limit. Anything. But the requirements for coming are the thing you're bringing, the object you're bringing, has to meet some criteria, has to follow a secret pattern, a secret code that only I know. Okay? And we're gonna go around saying the thing we're bringing. For example, like I'm going on a picnic and I'm bringing a guitar, for example. I see some guitars here. And I will tell you, yes, you can come to the picnic, or no, you cannot come to the picnic.
I don't know this game.
Okay. So the idea is to find out what the pattern, what the code is. And if you find it out, then just keep playing. Don't say anything. Just keep playing and let's see if everybody can find out. And if we cannot, then we'll say it out loud. It's not going to be super difficult, but it's not going to be super easy. Okay. So I'm going to start with something that I can bring to the picnic to give you some ideas. And then we'll start saying stuff. And based on the no's and the yeses, we have to try to guess what it is. Okay. Okay. So I'm going on a picnic and I am bringing a speaker. Okay? A speaker. Who wants to go next?
I'm going on a picnic and I'm bringing an electric guitar.
Okay, you can comment, Dina.
Thank you. Thank you, Josh.
Iman?
I'm coming to the picnic and bringing a griller for
What do you
barbecue.
mean? Like a grill?
Yes.
No, you cannot come.
Sorry.
Fran?
I'm going on a picnic and I'm bringing a drum set.
A drum set. Okay, you can come. Okay, Dwayne?
Okay, I'm going on the picnic and I'm bringing microphones.
Mics or microphones?
Oh, mics, I guess.
No, you cannot come to the picnic.
Damn. Oh, sorry.
Way to build an inclusive community. Kick him out of the
I'll be back.
Okay. You have to keep going until you find one. Someone else.
Yes, we have to keep going for as long as we want. Like maybe we're gonna do like 5 minutes, but we'll see. Try something. Let's see.
My question is like since Jane Iman didn't find can't come to the picnic, they have to keep saying until they find one or somebody else can come.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I can say I'm going to the picnic and I'm bringing a piano.
The piano? Yes, you can come. Okay, Moha didn't understand the game. So, Moha, we're trying to find a secret pattern in the objects we are bringing so you can come to the picnic. It has to follow some sort of pattern, some sort of code, the words we're saying, okay? Yes or no? So? Okay, let's see what Iman has to say, and then maybe you can try, and we'll see.
I hope you accept me with my headsets.
What?
The headsets.
Headset. Yes, you can come.
Yes.
Okay, Polonia.
I'm going on a picnic and I'm bringing stage lights.
Stage lights? Yes, you can come. Okay, do you want to give it a try, Moha?
Okay, I'll pass to Monse and then I'll go after Monse.
Okay. So, Monse?
I'm going on a picnic and I'm bringing a chair.
Chair? Yes, you can come.
Oh my God.
Yay.
Okay.
Okay,
Does anyone want to go?
no, you can go ahead, Mohan. Then we'll do Abdia, who I think also had her hand up.
Okay. I'm going to the picnic and I'm bringing the earpieces, the the feedback pieces, the
Like an in-ear.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can come.
Okay.
Okay, Abdia.
I'm going on a picnic and I'm bringing a camera along.
Camera.
Yes,
Okay, you can come.
thank you.
Okay, who hasn't said anything yet? Alejandro, Angela. Okay, Angela and then Alejandro.
I was trying to think like what else we haven't said. I'm going on a picnic and I'm gonna bring my makeup set. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, you can bring your makeup set.
What? What? That's insane. It does not go along with the piano and the rest of the what? No.
Okay, just try.
I think I think
I'm
it go
going
good. I think it's good because you have to look good to be on the stage, right? So you need some makeup.
I'm going on this picnic and I'm bringing my friend Lady Gaga. Can I come?
Lady Gaga, yes.
It's
Yes.
an immediate yes.
And have her bring her checkbook.
We can't reject him.
Yes. Okay, so does anybody have any idea of what the things might have in common? Iman?
I think it's a concert theme.
No.
Okay. I'm out.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a clue. You have to pay attention to the words and not categories or themes or anything like that. Okay, it's something in the words themselves. I'm gonna say something that I cannot bring to the picnic. I want to bring boots, but I cannot bring them. Okay, shall we do another round and then we'll say what it is?
Okay. I'm gonna bring a candle.
Okay, you can bring a candle.
Now I'm confused.
I'm going to the picnic and I'm bringing a blanket.
Okay, you can bring a blanket. Pay attention to the words. The more words we say, the more we'll recognize the pattern. Iman?
I'm bringing a DJ set.
A DJ set?
Yeah.
Nope.
You missed the chance.
You said that can you bring mics but not microphones?
You cannot bring mics, but you can bring microphones.
Oh, is it one syllable words? No?
Well, can I bring Moha?
Yes.
You better slide Moha in. Okay, Moha already in.
That would have been cold. That would have been cold.
Imagine him saying no.
You can definitely bring Moha, but you cannot bring Fran.
And you cannot take a DJ set. Oh, this is
Sorry, Fran.
I'm so sorry, Fran.
Yeah, I just gave you a blanket for no reason.
Okay, but it doesn't sound like totally gender-based because Lady Gaga gets to go.
Yes.
But not Fran, but then Mohawk. All right, Josh, I'm trying to work it out.
It's not a category. It's literally the words.
Okay, all right, all right. Well,
But it could be like words containing a certain letter, or it could be something with the letters or
okay.
What is this, like a
vowels.
gigantic Wordle thing?
I think it's a trick question. So Alejandro couldn't bring Fran, but could somebody else bring Fran? Because Alejandro already brought Moja. So could somebody else?
No one can
Oh,
bring
I'm
Fran.
not
Oh.
going on the picnic. It's not
Okay.
happening.
Well, what's your middle
Can you
name?
give us one
What's your middle
word?
name? Middle name, Fran. What's your middle name?
Jane.
Can I bring Jane?
You can bring Jane.
See, I'm a really good lawyer.
If it makes you if it makes you feel better,
I know.
Fran, if it makes you feel better.
No, I don't know.
Okay.
Is it a four? Or they all have to have four letters?
Mm.
What's the trick with the middle name? I'm confused.
The thing you
He's
have to find out.
forcibly trying to bring her.
Okay,
Oh, I know what it is.
please, Josh.
Fran,
Okay.
Fran, if it makes you feel better, I cannot come to the picnic.
And
Like,
you know
Josh
why?
cannot come to the
Because there's no E.
No,
Mm.
There's
Oh.
no E in Fran. There's no E in Josh.
that's
All
not
right,
it.
So, Josh, can you give us like the last letter of the word?
What do you mean?
Since
It's not.
I think it's Moha, someone said concept and you say no. So can you give us like the last letter at the end of the word we shall find?
We're not trying to find a word. We're trying to find a pattern
The
in the
pattern.
words.
I think it's words containing M that could go to the.
Nope.
No, because you said yes to the makeup, no to the piano.
Yeah, but I was bringing a candle though. Mm. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna give you some specific examples so maybe you see. Okay, I can bring a pencil, but I cannot bring pen. I could bring a notebook, but I cannot bring a book.
Wait, whoa.
What
That's
is
just
it, Fran?
2 syllables. But Jane
Two
is not.
syllables? Nope.
All right. So I don't know. I'm turning off my mic. No.
Oh,
Okay.
is it you can't take abbreviations? Because you
Nope.
can't take microphones.
But Dwayne said candle though.
Yeah.
Dwayne is crazy.
I am.
Hey, do you want me to do you want me to say it, or does anybody else have a guess?
I love this game. I kind of want to figure it out.
I'm confused, so I think to save us from the writing,
Okay.
can you just
So-
say it, please?
So you can take any word that has at least 2 different vowels.
Ah.
Yeah, okay.
I wouldn't have figured that.
I was not seeing it coming.
There's different levels to the game. You can play it easy. For example, you could do you could follow the alphabet. So I can bring apples, and the next person that says something with B can bring it, and the next person, and there's different levels, but you can play with literally anything, and it's cool. Do you want to say something, Apollonia?
Could I bring a sandwich?
A sandwich, yes.
Yes. Go ahead.
And that's why Fran couldn't come, because there was only one vowel.
Neither could Josh. Yes.
But
Dang,
yeah,
the hosts couldn't come to their own picnic.
but
Imagine
we could
it,
take
guys.
Joshy and Franny.
Yeah, we could do
Um,
Franny.
Depends if you write it with a regular I, yes. If it's with a Y, no, because it's not a vowel.
Yes, Joshy.
Joshy, Franny, okay, like you wrote it in the chat, yes. Yes, definitely yes.
I'm trying to get everyone to the picnic. That's the thing.
All right. Thank you, Josh.
Okay. You're welcome.
That was unexpected.
It was fun, right? It is
Yeah,
fun,
it was fun. It was fun.
especially for me that I know what you're going
Yeah.
through.
Hmm.
Okay.
All right. So,
So
is there another icebreaker you'd
no,
like
you can
to
take
do?
it. You can take it away, Fran.
All right. So, Iman and Dwayne, do you have the two questions that you need to lead the conversation, or would you like me to drop them in the chat?
I see them. Um, so, so I guess like you could kind of just tag along if you want, Iman, or however you want to go about it. I think for the most part, with all the people that are here, I know a couple people have texted me about trying to come in who may be new, but I don't know. They haven't responded back to me. So I think the question that we can focus on for now for everyone here is, uh, what is breaking walls to you, and why does it mean so much to you? Like, what motivates you to come to these meetings and like keep going? And this is like a open-ended conversation type thing. So if you do need some time to really think about it, no rush. And I do think that like take your time with it. I'm going to take a step back because I do feel like I probably have talked a lot. And I also want to embrace the silence. So if we do need a little bit of time and it is a little bit of silence, I don't want anyone to feel weird or pressured to have to say anything. But we could just take a few moments to really think about like, what is breaking walls and why does it mean so much to you?
Can I say something?
Yes, of course. Go ahead.
Okay, for me, it's I like to connect with people. So for me, breaking walls is something where I can connect, and then also going onto the breaking walls camp, I can see how the artist evolve from just coming to a camp, but then at the end of the day, they are equipped with so much skills that they can use forward in life, and that is why I join this. Oh, and I must friend also. That's why I joined Breaking Walls. But also, I was in one of the workshops. I couldn't make the others, but I mean, I was amazed with what I could do with a little storytelling thingy. So that was amazing for me. So I'm learning new things. And it also keeps me going, you know. So because I'm at home, but I'm doing sewing, I'm knitting, and that is all part of creating something. It's part of art and whatever. So for me, it's nice. I just want to connect with people, and it's so sad to see that no other Cape Town people are here, but at least I'm here, so that's okay.
Thank you. Yes, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
I do want to touch too. You said something that was that resonated with me about the fact that you do learn skills. And I know for me, even like when I went to the Tangier Summit, I learned skills like in the workshops themselves, but also in like just connecting with the people. Cause it's like a funny story that in 2020, I was in my 20s, but Fran from Barcelona was the one who taught me how to swim. I did not know how to swim before going to Tangier and meeting everyone. So that was just like a little funny story to me that like you learn skills from the workshops themselves, but also like from the people and their teaching style. So yeah. Okay. Swear survival skills. Fran from Barcelona saved my life. Okay. Anybody could hop in whenever they want to if they like. So no rush.
Okay, I can um, say what I think. You say what is breaking wall to us, right? To you, us individually. So
Mhm.
Breaking wall, like I said in my introduction, even the word means something. There's a meaning in the word. So hearing the word, you just know what is the vision, what this organization or this program have to offer. If you have some word in your life or saying word, it means something that is blocking you or stopping you to do something or to move forward. And breaking word just make it easy for everybody to meet, to connect, just and create. Like I don't know everybody here, but getting in this meeting, it feel like we know each other like a long time ago, or we are family and we just get together to say hello, hi, and that. So it brings us together as a family around the world. And no matter who you are, no matter where you are, you just know you are not alone and you can speak to connect with your somebody unknown. Like so that's what breaking word is for me. And me like it's getting to America and joining this organization that I see that we can also reach out to everybody else around the world without feeling. I'm someone who is quiet and in my corner, but I love helping people. So joining this organization make me see that it's not that hard to connect with people. It's not that hard to reach out to people. You just have to say hi, break that wall. Like open your mouth and say, I'm here, I need your help. But I used to be like quiet in my corner, but joining this and then going to Tangier make me also, I was also quiet there, but now when I think of it, I can also reach out to anybody else around and say, here I am, I can help. You can help me, I can help you, and we can help each other make something and make the world better. So, and at the same time, we don't have to be a lot of people. It doesn't have to be a group of people to make a change or to connect. It can be me and you. It can be us. It can be three. It can be five people. But it depends on the vision and the mindset and what we want to change, which wall we want to break in, what kind of situation we want that wall is, and we want to break it. So that's what breaking wall mean to me. And if I can bring something to it, I'm open to it. I'm not every time available, but when friends reach out to me and say, we need you to say something, I can also come. It's not, like I said before, it's not an obligation, but you just come when you can and give what you have. So that's what I want to say. Uh, that's my answer to your question.
Her. Thank you, Majay. You ate that per usual. Like, and I know contrary to popular belief, I can be talkative at times, but I am like a very introverted person. I think I only tend to talk a lot when it's about something that I'm passionate about. And one thing that I am passionate about is like artistry, creativity, and individuality. So yeah, and I do love every time you say anything. Because I'm not even gonna hold you up even earlier, and based off what you just said too, like you be excuse my French. I was trying to make sure I ain't cuss. But you be putting people in line. I say that, no shade. The voice of reason, most definitely. And I love that. But yeah. And also another thing about what you said about like it doesn't matter if it's like a few of us or a lot of us. I love that. Because I think like quantity or quality over quantity. Like we don't need the massive numbers. We just need the people who are passionate and like really want to make sure that we do break those walls. So I appreciate you for touching base on that too. Okay. No rush for anyone else.
Luca is raising his hand, I think.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm on my phone, so feel free to just like pop in because I'm kind of only able to see who's ever the last one talking. But just pop in.
Yeah, thank you. Uh, for me personally, what does breaking walls mean to me, or why do I attend? Why have I first attended Breaking Walls, and why have I first joined? Simply, I try to organize the reasons in my head, and I divided them into three things. So the first thing is connection. I believe that as human beings, it runs in our DNA that we need relationships. We need to interact with people in order to survive. It might sound like a broken record, but it has been proven. And I believe that sometimes it's a must to have people around us, and it's a must to be surrounded by people and interact and learn from others, including survival skills.
Okay.
Um, and second of all, I don't know, but I also believe in energy, especially lastly, and I believe that each individual carries some sort of energy. And I think all of us united with all the talented souls and everyone just being distinguished, I think it does create a mass miracle or a mass utopia. The proof to that is we come up with an unbelievable play or an unbelievable piece of art at the end with sometimes 3 days of rehearsals or even less. So if that proves anything, it proves that we're there for a reason and it's magical. Like I feel the magic to it. I feel the inner energy of artists. And third of all, besides all of that, me being in Breakawise, besides the fact that it's the safest place anyone could be in this world, uh, I believe that it's also a mirror because interacting with people, hearing stories, hearing experiences, sometimes it makes you question yourself and it makes you reevaluate yourself. Go back to your principles, go back to your beliefs, and see if perhaps anything is going to shift because we do shift throughout the years. We do grow, a lot change. So sometimes meeting with people and hearing people and gathering experience and wisdom from people makes you grow and makes you change. So that kind of sums up why I belong to this group, to this amazing group of people.
Sure. Thank you. Um, you did touch base. Let me just shut up. I'm gonna let y'all go. But I resonate. We're here. We're here. Okay, and Iman.
Yeah, well, I want to say that I joined Breaking Walls when I was doing Breaking Walls. I was 16 years old, which is a really young age, and the environment and the surrounding wasn't that much open for me to have different different experiences. I was a home girl, you know. So after
Mm.
I joined Breaking Walls, I can say that my eyes open to a different for different perspectives because with I don't only have people I know from the same environments, from the same mind, from the same ideas. Instead, I had to meet people from each one coming from a country, from each one coming from a culture, and different minds, different type of thinking. And I find this very valuable because it's not even an easy thing to be having all this experience. It's not easy to step up into out of the comfort zone, which we have been to, and this also helped me for. I mean, I grew up with Breaking Walls. I'm now 23. Can you say? A lot of changes happened, and I can say that Breaking Walls has a very big fingerprint in that. It's I I've become more open to step up for myself, for my people, to have not less judgmental ideas, and to be open to everything, you know. And this is beautiful. Just having a space for creativity, a space, you know, out of this normal casual life of job, just, you know, a normal day. And then there is breaking walls, which is the outside of all of that, a space of comfort, and a space of just, you know, let it out. This is what breaking walls like. This is what I can understand breaking walls that he's saying. Just let it out and come here. So yes,
Yeah.
I'm happy that I came to breaking walls.
Sure. Thank you for that. And I don't know, like seeing a lot of y'all like faces and like even talking to y'all, like I know the people in Tangier, okay, like y'all know how I am. I know I could be a lot at times, but like I'm a very lovey-dovey person. Best believe, like even my partner's cousin was just telling me the other day, they was like, dang, Dwayne, you love everything. And I'm full of love, and like even going back to what Moha was saying about like the feeling of energies and stuff like that, like it feels so refreshing to me, because I even know for myself I have been like a little bit scared of like how do I navigate like working with breaking walls through digital lens, like through a phone, but I still feel that same energy, that same love, like that I felt like when I was at the in-person summit at Tangier. I know I feel like I've said this before, but even at the end of it, the way that we were boohoo crying was like wild to me. I ain't gonna hold you up. So like that was some real love to me. Like the fact that at the end of that, like we all had a time and really like enjoyed each other's company. We enjoyed the experience. And we enjoyed just being able to create with one another. So yeah, I feel y'all energy and I appreciate y'all for being here, everybody. Um, does anyone else have their hand raised? Because I'm on the phone and it's kind of weird, but if anyone else
I'll
wants
I
to
go
go.
think
if that's
Apollonia wants
okay.
to say something.
Okay, perfect.
Apollonia
Oh,
has her hand up too after Monse.
Thank you.
okay. So to be 100% honest, I started in breaking walls because I wanted to practice my English. But once I got in and met everyone in the 2018 Santiago Summit, I just loved the place. I just loved everyone, and it's such a judgment-free place. This is an amazing international family. I mean, everyone is just there for you. It doesn't matter what happened. It doesn't matter if you spend a whole year without talking to each other, but you know they are there for you if you need them. So it's just that's why it's so important to me, breaking walls, and I just hope to be part of it for as long as I can. I was part of the 2023 summit in Palermo. It was just such an amazing experience to be able to travel. I was going through a hard time back then with my depression and everything, but I didn't feel left out, even though I didn't know anyone. Well, just a few people, but I thought I would be awkward around them or something, but it just felt like I met them my whole life or something. It was just such an amazing connection. I just love breaking walls. I really hope we can all be together um, for as many years as we can. And I want to thank Fran for making this possible. So yeah.
Even though I
Yes.
can't go on the picnic.
Okay. Huge thanks to Fran. Thank you so much. Like your energy is definitely infectious and I appreciate you so much. I know I could speak for myself and I think like a lot of people feel the same. Oh, I'm so extra. Y'all have me tearing up and stuff over here. Like But yeah, we can go to, was that Apollonia after
Yep,
that?
Apollonia
Okay.
had something to share.
So for breaking walls means a lot to me. I remember like in 8th grade, I was 13 years old, and Miss Fran, towards the end of the year, gave me this letter about breaking walls. And I remember going home and I was like so excited to be part of something where I could be like doing art because I didn't really have anything else apart from just doing it at home. So it means so much to me. And yeah.
Per. I love your energy too, Apollonia. I don't know, you just give like a very youthful, like energetic vibe. I love that. And I think like a while ago we actually we were having a discussion and I remember it was some heavy topics that people were talking about. And I think like you said something along the lines of like, I just want to have fun. Like it was something along the lines. And I was like, I love that. Like no matter what's going on, like you still have that youthful energy. So like keep that up. That's dope. Okay. Anyone else?
Yeah, I just want to say as a mentor and director of, one of the faculty, I guess, for lack of a better word, or mentors. Yeah, it's just really beautiful to hear all what everybody said, and you didn't know if you could connect with people, but then you saw that you could, and what a safe space, and how I'm just sort of mixing up different things I've heard, not any one person. You learn to advocate for yourself. And Maji, I do remember you saying that, like, if you needed help, you could ask, but you were also there to help other people. And I just, and I've seen it. I've done, I think, 4 or 5 summits. And every time some people come in or are returning people and they know each other, but a lot of people are new. And it's really a testament to Fran and her vision and the people that she gets to come and mentor and be there and be the artists. It's really all about the artists. So it was just lovely to hear all those testimonials, what you all just said, because, I think at this time in the world to have some hope and a safe space and in a creative space is so important. So thank you for saying all that.
Yeah, thank you. And I do love too, like, and I know I speak a lot on like the Tangier Summit, but I like to speak from a space of wisdom and my own experiences. So I like to go back to like my own physical experience. And when it comes to creating a safe space and a communal space, like I think we did even in Tangier have a few incidents where we were scared that like the safety was at jeopardy, like not necessarily in the space itself, but like after we left the space. And I do think like I love how everyone came together to try to make sure that we all were on the same page about the fact that breaking walls is a space that like what happens here stays here. Is very judgment free. Like we're not trying to go into any other spaces. We're not trying to make life harder for anyone. And I loved seeing that communal gathering to make sure that we supported someone who was a part of our global family. And I know like for some people the word family is really strong, but I do think like in many instances like our experiences have shown that we do have like a real kinship. So I don't know, I just love to see that. I love that everyone is kind of on like a similar page when it comes to the fact that it feels like we're in a safe space. So yeah, thank you.
I'm going to take a second to welcome Daria. Go ahead, turn on your mic. This is a friend of yours, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Action.
One of my best friends.
Hello, everyone. Thank you.
Hi. Did I say your name correctly?
Yes.
Perfect. Feel welcome. Any friend of Dwayne's is a friend of ours.
Yes, this is like the logistical side of my brain. Okay, like when I'm super high and happy, and I mean high on life, so like don't take that the wrong way. But
I know.
Yeah, this is my person.
Okay.
Yes,
I have a question. It's not on the list, but hearing us speak and knowing what our writing prompts and what our sort of overall title for this is, your words obviously deeply resonate with me. And I always feel it's important that everyone understand that Breaking Walls, I am the guardian of a vision that 8 young people from Brooklyn, New York, and Bethlehem, Palestine had in 2010. When after four of them went to Bethlehem, and we had this big workshop and did the writing with the Bethlehem kids. And then we brought the Bethlehem kids to Brooklyn, and we did the rehearsal and all of that kind of stuff. And we performed in this really lovely theater. And when it was over and it ended, one of the audience members asked these 8 young people, what was the biggest impact of the whole thing? And their hands shot in the air, and I was like, oh my God, what are they going to say? And they all agreed that the world had looked at all of those young people as if they were in need of an intervention. And they had proven not only that they were extraordinarily capable and competent, not just because capable and competent and ready to take on being mentors themselves. They had written a great script, they had done a beautiful performance, and most of all, they had become friends when nobody believed they could. And they wanted to continue that sense of community, building a community, breaking walls and building a community with every kid everywhere, no matter their race, religion, or attitude. And I said to myself, they're 16, 17 years old. That's brilliant. I wouldn't have thought of that. And so I asked them, can I have your permission to start it as a program? So it's thanks to young people like you that this even exists. Okay? And why are we, as artists and mentors and faculty, as Adina said, and the young people like Apollonia and Moha, Meji, Abdia, why is it important that we continue this work in a world that is so feels very closed sometimes?
I feel like I'm gonna say a little piece and then I'll be quiet and let other people talk. But I think because we are definitely in need of hope. I think, and I know like that sounds very cliche and stuff like that, but I feel like for myself, I feel a lot of energies, and I feel like the world is kind of shifting, and it does seem scary in some places. But we always need hope, and I know we feel like we're by ourselves at times. So having that ability to connect with someone on like what actually feels like a genuine and like close way, I think is like imperative to feel like you're not going through it alone, or you have like a listening ear. And if I'm being honest, to know that like I have some listening ear that's like thousands of miles away is kind of surreal. So I love thinking about the fact of like, dang, if I really wanted to talk to someone, like I know I could call Iman, I know I could call Moha, like I know I could, like, and they're on the other side of the world. Like, and I know sometimes like the message, like the timing might be a challenge or whatever, but it's still nice to know that like the world is bigger than like this little area in which like we live, the 4 walls that we're in. And like there's somebody out there, whether they're thousands, however many miles away, like they're willing to listen. And we need that hope and faith within one another too. So
Thank
you.
Can I add on something? Like, Frank, what you say about how Breaking Wall started is amazing. And from those 8 people, we have like we can count. I don't know, the number or how many people joined since then. but knowing
We're
that it's
almost
from
we're at about 5,500 young people that we've reached over the course of time.
it's a lot. It's a lot. And knowing that, okay, I can say I joined in 2018, and but you start this since 2010.
Yeah,
So
our first
it's
summit
a
was
it's a,
2012.
yeah, but the action, like the vision, the what happened started then,
2010.
and yeah. So I think it's amazing to think you can make something out of nothing. Like you just want to do something, and then this is what you create. And seeing you, people will think, oh, you don't have. Like usually, when you see the appearance of some people, you don't think, no, they don't have anything. They can't add on anything. But when they start to talk, when they start to make move, you see that no, I was lying to myself. These people are amazing. Like I'm grateful for those people, and I'm grateful for you or those adults that help those 8 people and 8 children to connect, to know that they are not alone. They are not going through this life alone, but they can make something. Like I think I love art. I love a lot of things, but joining Breaking Wall just tell me you can do something. Like going to the first workshop, I didn't know what is going to be, how it's gonna be. I was like, they say just take a piece of paper. This is the question or this is the title. Just write something. I was like, I don't like to write. I don't have anything to say. But out of those little words that I wrote on the paper, adding to everyone else, it just make an amazing theater or something. I was like, how this can happen? How what I wrote on my paper can connect with something that somebody else wrote on the paper. But all of that come just to from a title or just a line or a word. And we all connect with that word and we create something amazing. I was like, this is unbelievable. And what I take from that is like we cannot just think we know everything or we cannot do anything, but just begin to do it, and you'll see a lot of people join it. And I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful for that. And the Tangier Summit, meeting different people at Tangier make me feel like okay, I'm also part of something. I missed the one for Chile, but that was a difficult experience for me, especially for me. But at the same time, if I was like, okay, I was disappointed, I would just say, I don't want to do this anymore. But that also showed me there is um, nothing that anything doesn't come like easy. Sometimes you have to go through a difficulty, but you just have to break to that and say, it's maybe this time, but what is next time? So I could have said, I don't want to do this anymore. Maybe they won't accept me anymore. But from that experience, I just say, okay, there's another opportunity. I can also meet different people. I can also add on to something. And not forgetting that experience, but putting on that, like showing that it doesn't matter what I went through, but I can still give something. So thank you.
All right. So
Fran, sorry,
Mhm.
excuse my voice. Fran, are we doing the writing prompts?
Well, the thing is, we have time. This is my
Okay.
suggestion.
Okay.
My suggestion is that we do your part about the glows and grows of your communities, and then the definitions of peace so that we have those.
Okay.
And then when you finish, I will do the writing. 2 weeks ago,
But
Char-
aren't they responding to like aren't I giving them glows and grows after they write on this piece?
no,
Elusive?
that's I'm going to do
No.
that. You're going to what I have here, it says glows and grows about your community and the world. On the
So they're just going to talk about it and then I'll give them some glows and grows. Sorry that I'm confused.
No, that's all right. That's why I put the schedule on my well, I'm sharing the screen so that I can.
Okay. So what am I giving them glows and grows about? A
They
conversation?
are giving you the glows and grows.
Oh, okay.
They're giving
Breaking
you
walls. Okay.
the glows about their community and the world.
Got it. Got it.
Okay, so they're telling you what's working and what needs improvement.
Okay, and then are we going to write together on that prompt, or we're just going to talk about
So I'm sorry, let me jump in here. So then what I'd like you to do is ask them for their definitions of peace and get them to put that in the chat so that I can send those to Danny so she can create the peace and acceptance statement. So you're going
Okay.
to facilitate all of us, or as many people as possible who want to share what they feel is positive about their community and the world and what they would like to change. What's a
Okay.
glow, what's a grow.
Got it.
And then they will contribute to defining peace for them and acceptance for them. What is their definition of those words? Not a community. What are their individual definitions?
Okay.
And then I will get put out. Do you still need this on the screen?
No, I printed it out.
Okay.
So I am not going to discuss with everybody the piece elusive, like what do you want your art to stand for? Don't
Yeah,
do.
you can do that too. And then we will give
Okay.
out writing invitations, which is a new word that we got from Charlotte. 2 weeks
Okay.
ago. And then if time, I'll do the glow and grows today so that we can just go into the breakout rooms tomorrow
Okay.
and have more time with your mentor.
Okay.
Okay, because we have the time today. And so
Okay.
we should use it, or we could not. We could just, when you're done and we've got the definitions, we could say adios.
Okay.
And then we could have this young people do the writing at home tonight.
Got it.
Okay, and that's probably something that we could decide as a community rather than as head top down. We'll go, as a community to see how we feel about time, because people are busy. And also you're on a different time zone, like it's lunchtime here for me. But
Right.
it might be bedtime for some of you.
Right.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for answering that because I was a little.
My apologies for not making it clearer sooner.
Guys, I'm so sorry, everyone. I have to leave early. I have to pick up my sister from dance class. I'm so sorry.
All right. Before you go, or send me your definition of peace and your own definition of acceptance in WhatsApp so I can get it to Danny.
Okay.
And just so everybody knows, tomorrow you can choose to work with Montse on songwriting, okay, for your mentorship. All right. Ciao, Bella. See you tomorrow.
Okay. Bye, everyone. Have a nice day.
All right. So, Adina?
Yes.
Oh, I was like, I don't see you. Now I see
Right
you.
here. Right here.
Okay. All right. So the floor is yours, darling.
Okay, let me grab my I just went through that whole thing. Give me 30 seconds. Aha. Here it goes. Okay, so who would like to start with I hope everybody understood what Fran and I were talking about with glows and grows. Everybody knows what a glow and a grow is, right? a glow's what you like about, and a grow is something that could be not so much what you don't like, but what could be improved, right? What could be better. So let's talk about whoever wants to volunteer. Let's have a group discussion about your specific community where you live and the world, your glows and your grows. Who would like to begin?
Alejandro.
Oh, thank you. I didn't see her. Go for it, Alejandro.
I'll go for it. The thing is, I went through a very complicated process that kept me away from a lot of things that I loved. So I'm rebuilding a life in Mexico City, so to speak, and this is more of what I see as kind of like I'm not here neither in Chile. I'm from Chile, but I'm living in Mexico, and I used to live in the US when I was a kid. So it feels like what is a glow? I feel like I can speak as more like a global kind of thing because I feel we're more connected, interconnected, thanks to all the technology and all the possibilities. But it also gives us a space to grow as we see how democracies in general in the world, in Mexico, in Chile, in the US, are faltering, and it's it's kind of heartbreaking in that sense. So as we are more connected and more possibles of connections, more possibilities of connection, I feel we're also I fear we're more disconnected as individuals in a way. So as a glow, I would say connection, but at the same time disconnection in a global sense.
So connected, like on a smaller interpersonal, you're with your
Yeah.
friends and family, yeah. But globally very disconnected. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Makes sense. It almost sounds like it's like, how are you going to use technology, for good or for not good? But
It's insane. It's insane. I teach a little bit about that here, and we were just discussing the other day. I don't know if if you guys have seen The Social Dilemma. It's a documentary on Netflix, and it
I've
talks
heard
about,
about it. Yeah, I've heard of it, about social media, right?
yeah, it's about how social media is kind of like bringing us closer, but at the same time tearing us apart in a way because like the algorithm in a way kind of takes away from you because you put your value in something that is ephemeral. So we're not just describing a digital habit, but a new way of construing your identity from little things. So this is why I think these instances are important. This is why I think breaking walls is important because you're beginning to be designed according to the logic of a certain platform, and you did what you show and you compete for attention, and you end up experimenting your own life as valuable content, as if your life has value only through that. So, and that has profound effects on so like mental health. So that's really scary.
Thank you. Those are great. Thank you for going first. I have been off social media for 6 weeks and I'm loving it. I don't miss it. I don't even, and when I say off, like I don't even read it or scroll it, let alone post on it. And I don't know if I'm sure I won't do it forever, but it's been really nice not to have to be in that world for a chunk of time. So anyway, thank you, Alejandro. Who would like to go next? Miss Iman.
So, about the glow, I can say that I like something about the world currently. The world is healing, especially after the coronavirus. Maybe the world went into a depression. Everybody, a lot of people don't have any more of openness into life or interest of a lot of things. They lost appetite of life after the 2020 pandemic. And I think now I can see that people are healing and the world is healing. We can see people happy around. We can see people having a different mentality into how to perceive the world, how to perceive the whatever is coming to them. They started to see it from, we started to see it from other perspectives, from a different dimension. And this is something that I do love. And about the grow, I can say that we also still need to give each other a space of connection and understanding each other. And so we can have I know it's only in the perfect world, but a peaceful world at least. We can try, at least we can just try to reach it. So yes, we are healing from a period of the depression that we went into, but still we need to give each other, because after all that I forgot the name, like everybody was in their houses, everybody was disconnected from each other. When we came back healing with ourselves, but not with each other. So I think yes, this is the only thing that I can think of currently.
So you feel like even though we're able to connect and we're not isolated anymore physically like we were, we still need to work on our connection skills. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, between each other, the countries, with each other's, anything together.
Okay. More togetherness. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Who would like to go next?
I'll go next. If no one else has their hand raised. To kind of piggyback off of what Iman was saying, I do think like the healing process is also like a very tricky one, because when we do think of healing, I know we may probably jump straight to thinking like, oh, it's going to feel good, but the healing process can be kind of painful at times because the truth does hurt. But I think sometimes pain is just like an alarm to kind of let you know that something needs to change or you need a little bit of nurturing. And I know for myself, I feel like the glow of the world is the fact that we are kind of healing. It is kind of like a painful way to kind of experience the truth about like the intentions behind the powers that be and different things like that. But it's a truth that's necessary for change to actually happen. And I know for myself, like I do have like a very bubbly personality, but like I think I'm also fairly good at not looking like what I'm going through. So I know like I'm super optimistic, but that's because like I think for myself, when you go through or when you're the type of person that has already like been through a lot, like you get tired of like being sad and depressed about something. So like you just want to make a change happen. And I think like that's currently what's happening now. And I think a space for the world to grow would probably be for us to take back our power and slow down a little bit. Because I always feel like the world kind of went a little bit too fast paced. And I think when it comes to, as Alejandra was talking about too, the algorithm and things like that. Like we're essentially, I think in some areas, giving this algorithm or giving the media the opportunity to tell us how to move, when in actuality, we were the ones that created the internet and all the other stuff. So we pour energy into some of these things. So I do think like our area of being able to grow would probably be just taking the time to like take a step back and just heal however you need to heal and find those people, find your tribe, the people that are going to help you out to make sure that you're able to like live a life that you feel is worth living for real. So those are mine.
Wow. You guys are like, we're going deep here today. We're going deep. Yes. Thank you. I love what all of you said, but I do think healing is really great. It's so interesting how it's a glow. Okay, but then it's like, okay, we got to go through some more shit that's painful to get. It's a process, so it's not immediate, but it's interesting how each of you have talked about it in different ways. So thank you. Okay, who's next? Yes, Miss Apollonia.
I'm not sure if this exactly connects, but I feel like the world's like kind of lacking imagination and creativity a little bit, and I feel like everyone's like always thinking about like reality and like what's going on. So I feel like Breaking Walls is helping like bring thinkers and artists together.
Hmm. Where are you in New York?
Yeah, but I was in California.
You were in
Yeah,
because
I
I know
moved
we were
myself.
supposed to say, and I forgot to say, some of you did like specifically where you live, in your specific community, what's your glow and your grow, obviously. And then of course you can take it out to the bigger world. That's fine. I was just curious. So, um, sorry, your glow is, can you say it again, Apollonia?
Well, I feel like um we're like helping bring together like creative thinkers and artists together to change like everyone always thinking about like the way things are and yeah.
Thinkers and artists. Love that. And what's your grow? What could be improved, do you think?
Um, I'm not sure. I guess thinking out of the box.
Yeah, I think the glow was kind of breaking walls actually. So the community that is breaking walls, and then the grow was more so like the world's kind of lack of imagination at the time. So breaking walls, the community itself is the glow, that's the highlight, and then the grow is society's like lack of imagination.
Right, it's society is the grow. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they need to work
Thank
on.
you. Thank you, Dwayne. Yes, we need better thinkers. I think in every country in this world, we need, I think, I just, all I can say is that, were you finished, Apollonia? I didn't want to interrupt.
No, I'm done.
Thank you. Those are both great, great ideas. I guess in terms of thinkers and artists, I think we're blessed to live in a time, to get back to Alejandro, is that we can see a lot of this stuff, right? On YouTube, on TED Talks, you know, if we want to hear some other ideas and other hopeful solutions. So I think that's good. Who's next? Are the Frantar, are the mentors going or just the artists? You're muted.
Now I hit the wrong little thing that
That's
I
okay. Do you want to hear from
I feel like this is a conversation that we should have as a community.
Okay.
So anyone who would like to share can.
Okay, great.
But also a little before you arrived, we also talked about that being silent is also cool.
Yeah. No, yeah, no pressure. You don't have to. Hi, Daria.
Hi, Daria.
Hi, I see you down
Nice to
there.
meet you. Nice to see you. And I'm loving the purple shirt with the red background.
Oh, thank you.
So who would like to, again, you don't have to. Oh, there we are, Moha. Let's hear it. I met
Uh,
Moha and Tangier. I will never forget that day you guys came in all dressed up and welcomed us, and of course your concert that you did. Okay, go ahead.
I'll never forget that either. And it feels very refreshing to be using the terms glow and grow again.
Yeah.
God know how much I missed them. Okay, so I'm going to try to make a contrast out of this. For
Okay.
the glow, I'm going to talk particularly, but for the grow, I'm going to tackle something on the personal level.
Okay.
Uh, for the glow, I believe something that I really like nowadays about the world and my community is, so I don't know if you understand this, but I feel like the word is convergent and coming together. It's to explain that there is some sort of global consciousness that is being built. More people are agreeing on principles, and the world is kind of slowly becoming more unified. Baby steps, slow steps, but sure steps. For example, when something uh, uh, really wrong happens, like people will denounce it, people will go out on their social media platforms and talk about it and cast their opinions about it. So there is kind of like we're going together. I don't know when we will finally all be together, but I believe that it's happening. And I've seen that recently in my community in the Morocco on the Moroccan scene, and I think Iman will see eye to eye with me on this, which is the Gen Z protest. I don't know if you all heard about it, but it's simple youth who are peacefully protesting for healthcare, for better environments, whether at school and hospitals. And it was a massive movements among uh, uh, all youth communities in all Moroccan cities, and it was a moment, and it was a moment, and decision makers finally went down to the streets and to meet with the people and have a dialogue with the people. So I believe that we're kind of starting to agree on this. We're kind of starting to look eye to eye all together. So that is grow, uh, my glow, pardon me. And for my grow, I'll take this to the personal level, as I said. I believe that I'm a slow person. Uh, in the sense that I don't like nowadays. I feel that there's a huge turnover of people in my life, whether the people you work with, whether the acquaintances you meet, sometimes your friends. The pace people go in and go out of your life is wild, and I can't keep up with that. I find it hard to keep up with this because I'm a stable person. I like to take it slow and chill. So, uh, I don't really know how to cope up with that. So, yeah, that was my overall vision.
I love that. I love that. I mean, both of them, the glow and the grow. That's great. Thank you so much. Um, pace. Yes. How do you create your own pace in such a fast-paced world, and at times extremely superficial? But we already talked about social media, but yes. Thank you, Moha. That was great. Who would like to go next? Yes,
I have
Miss
a
Abdi.
little question, but
Oh, you just
I
have a
don't know.
question.
I don't know if I'm understanding what we're supposed to do exactly. So I'm a little confused. I know Joanne wrote something in the comment section. I read it, but I'm not exactly sure what I should say and what I can add on what we're doing. So
Uh, I could try to explain a little bit. I didn't want to cut anyone off, but like the glows are essentially like highlights. So if it's like something that you like, yeah, we're doing good at that. Like this is going great in either the world or your own community. Those are the glows. So it's like, hey, we working together, we doing good. But the grows are like areas for growth, like areas that they need to work on some stuff. Like we need to change this a little bit. So the glows are like we doing phenomenal. We could teach people about this pretty much. But the grows are like, yeah, they need some work. Like we need some help with that.
Okay.
Does that make sense to you, Maji?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, sis, um,
So go ahead.
what I can say about the glow is, I will just take it to my country, like Togo. There's a lot of things going on there that I think I should be part of, like people who don't know their rights, who don't know what to like Moha say, just young people, Jay Z people, um, standing up for their rights, standing up their for themselves. But in my country, there's nothing like that people can do because they are forbidden to do all of that. The government don't want it. It's kind of like a dictatorship country, and it's been like a while ago when they changed their constitution without letting them know one night, and they just change everything, and they are in a different republic. So me as being in the United States and knowing that something like that can happen, and people have to stand up and say no, have their word about that, but they are not doing anything. So my glow is like adding up, letting people know that it's not right, and they have to begin to learn about their country, begin to become a good citizen, and knowing that the government are their employee, not they are serving them, not other way around. So I see a lot of people coming on TikTok, on the media, and talking about it, even though it's difficult. Yeah, and that's my grow, and I see people doing it. But my grow is, I think people are more afraid to speak up for themselves, and it's gonna be a lot of work, a lot of work, because it's like a 16 year, like a 3 generation going by, where they are just stuck in not doing anything, just obeying somebody, just submitting themselves to a government, saying that we can't do anything. They are the leader, and they have to do everything. We will die if we say something, or they will arrest us. All of that, they have to grow and out of that, and begin to to build courage, to their courage have to pass how they are scared to speak up. They have to pass that, so we can have a better country, we can become a better citizen, and be worthy of being independent. So that's what I can say about this subject. Thank you.
That's great, Maji. Do you have a glow, something good that you feel like is working in your country?
Yeah, there's something that is a little working, is people that are not, especially um in the country, like they are outside. Even like me, I'm a Togolese, but I'm outside the country. We are trying to give those people hope. We are trying to let them know that it doesn't have to be like that. So that is the light we are bringing to them. But then the grow we want is them to also listen to what we say and standing up for themselves.
So people from outside giving hope. Yeah.
Yeah,
Reaching back and helping. Yeah. That's
exactly.
great. Thank you so much. And where did you say your country is?
Togo is in West Africa.
Togo?
Yeah.
Togo.
It's between Ghana and Benin, something like that.
Yeah. Thank you so much. That was really great. Okay. Anybody else like to share? Glow, grow?
Because I'll go.
Okay.
Right. So in my community at the moment, I think the unity around rallying around to assist other people in our community. Also to combat crime within our community. So there's a lot of empathy also within my community where I am at the moment. So whether it is for a funeral or whatever it is, people rallying around to assist people in whatever way they can. The other thing is the entitlement of certain people to break down certain systems within our community. So people just have the right to say whatever they want to, even though they're hurting people with what they're saying, but it's just becoming sad to see how people just want to say whatever they want to say. They just have the entitlement to break down certain people, to even not to uplift other people in any way. Thank
What
you
did
for
you
that.
say your sorry, forgive me, your glow was?
The entitlement of people to
Well,
just
no,
break down.
well, but that's like a grow, like that's an area of it needs improvement, right? Is there something good that is working?
Yes, the unity, the people that's getting together, the unity and the empathy that we have for one another at the moment.
Great. I love that word, empathy. All right. Thank you so much, Abdi. I appreciate it.
Pleasure.
Anybody else? Can I call on somebody, Fran? Am I allowed to call? Wait, you're muted.
I think
I
Angela.
see Angela raising her hand.
Oh, good. I was going to call on
Wait.
Angela.
The delegate from Nikos has something she wants to say. I'm sorry, the delegation from Nikos has
Yes, I
something.
always want to hear from Angela. Okay, give it to me, Angela. What do you think?
One of the reasons I stayed quiet, it's because I was thinking a lot about this question, and I think it's quite complicated at the moment, like within my community. I think what is the grow is also the glow and the opposite. I think that the fact that a lot of people have mentioned this, but it's like becoming global, I guess. The social media gives you the space to be able to express yourself and say what you want to say and being seen and connect. But at the same time, I feel like it also gives space. So there is like this trick with the freedom that this medium gives you, that it's like a trap. So I see a lot of anger. I feel a lot of anger coming from people and trying to put the blame on people and situations. And that I think it's the easy way for people to, it's easier to blame the other and put the responsibility to the other side instead of looking inside. And I think it connects to what other people were saying, that healing it's hard to do and it needs like to look inside and see all your flaws as well, and be able to accept those flaws and try to, and it's hard to work on those flaws and to become better. And sometimes it's easier not to do that. So what I experience at the moment in my community is like a lot of people are all the time angry with stuff, and there is so much tension in everything we do and everything we say, and it's every conversation, instead of becoming like a dialogue, it's just screaming and tension, and that doesn't help. But I do appreciate the fact that we are given, every single of us, every single person of us, like has the opportunity to say what they feel. And we are given more space. And so we have like now a guy that was a YouTuber, that went and became one of the representatives in the parliament just because he has a YouTube, and now he's trying to form a party here, for people to, instead of having politicians to decide on laws and all that stuff that are gonna go to the parliament. He's trying to create an app that the people will decide what we will do in the country, and not anyone that is a politician or whatever. So I guess like giving the space to people to be seen, and it's a good thing, but there is like the line is so thin into what's good and what's bad and what can help and what's not helping. But mostly what upsets me is the anger that I feel around me, and the tension that becoming more and more, and it's some days it's unbearable. Like I can't even work properly because all we do is fight, and all we do is having citizens coming angry because they've been given the space to speak, and they do that. So yeah.
Wow. Yes. Thank you, Angela. That was a lot to think about. It's like free speech, but then there you go. You get all that anger, and then you get like we have a Secretary of Defense who used to be on a talk show on Fox. Like you get these people who have no qualifications, you know. Anyway, we could talk and talk and talk, but that was very good. Thank you. So Fran, yes.
I just want to tag on to what, okay. I wanted to tag on to what Angela was saying. I have such respect for what she said and the passion that she put into it and the time. And I appreciate what everyone has had to say. It reminded me so clearly of what I see in the children at the school where I sub. Somebody said to me the other day, oh, the students that you have now in sixth grade, they probably weren't that affected by the pandemic and the isolation. But I see in all the students that I've encountered, no matter how endearing they are, this sense of being able to just sort of mouth off and say something really hurtful, or to grab someone in a way that, I just, it makes me uncomfortable. They're going down the hall and they grab the back of your backpack and pull you back. Like someone could really get hurt. But that doesn't, it's not even it's not like roughhousing. It's just this concept of contact and being able to like spontaneously do what pops into your head. And I find that really disconcerting. And yet I do see, especially in the educators at the Lab Middle School, this genuine warmth and safety that they provide for those kids. And just the way that they will, talk to them about the hurtful word or the hurtful action in a way that leads to understanding that there might be a better choice, and why saying some of these things is really hurtful, really hurtful. So I guess that's again, I'm reversing, I'm doing the grow and then the glow. But hearing you talk about it, because there are times in the classroom where it gets so outrageous that you just have to like clamp it down for like 2 minutes of silence so that everybody can refocus on what needs to happen. So yes, thank you, Angela.
Fran, do you think we should I think we have one or two more people speak, and then do you want to do the peace and acceptance in the chat? And you've got closure happening at 12:20. I'm just looking at your schedule with Josh. Or do you want to do some kind of like lightning round quickly about what you want your art to stand for? And then if people want to write a longer statement, they can tonight if they want. Like,
Okay.
what are your
That's
thoughts
great.
on the next 20 minutes?
This is what I think should happen, and I want like everyone to contribute. I think kind of your lightning round on what you want your art to stand for is really good. I like that. Okay. And then I think I should put the 2 writing invitations into the chat so we can see them, and talk about doing those overnight and bringing them back tomorrow for the glow and grows, and selecting your mentor. All right. Those are 3 things that we can do now. And then maybe have everybody put their definition for peace and acceptance in the chat, and then we'll have closure. That seems like a lot. Is that
I
too
mean, they could be, while like I'm finishing up the glows and grows and we're doing the lightning round about the art, people could just be writing my definition of,
Oh,
quickly in the chat, I think it should be something that's like a sentence, my
right,
definition of peace is people working together for democracy. I'm just making this up.
right.
It's short. And then my definition of acceptance is, everyone feeling valued, or, you know what I mean? Like, I think they could do both when people are taking turns talking about their art. Do you guys feel like that's too complicated, what I just said? Are we good?
Moha's down with it,
Okay, as long as Moha is down with it, I'm down.
and we're good to go.
Yeah. If somebody's really stuck, I think they could just email you, Fran, their
No,
definition.
WhatsApp me.
What? WhatsApp? Yeah, send it to you. If they're like, no, I need time to think about that. Right? Not a big deal.
Right.
Okay, so let's quickly finish because I want to hear from Josh. Josh, what are your glows and grows about your community?
I'm gonna take a pass on this glows and grows, but I know Dwayne was eager to do his thing, so I'm gonna give the floor to him if that's okay with you.
Oh, you
Oh
mean
no.
Dara? Because Dwayne already did his.
Oh no, I had like some notes that I wanted to say, but I didn't want to interrupt anyone.
Oh, I thought you did yours at the beginning. My bad. Okay.
Daria.
Oh no, I did.
How about Daria? Does Daria want to do something?
Yeah, I just wanted to wait till everyone went. So
Okay, got it. Okay, so Josh is gonna pass. Josh, you can always WhatsApp Fran if you have the need to share these ideas. No pressure. Okay, Daria, what do you have? Where are you in Detroit as well? You're muted, sorry.
Yes, I am.
So you've been listening to us. So what are your glows and grows?
Well, as of late, I would definitely say my glows have been my involvement with my peers and the things that we've been making in terms of not only just creative workspaces, but also workspaces that hold similar values to what a lot of y'all have been saying in terms of making sure that people are seen, that their values are being respected, and that their art is also honored and given the space to be expressed. That's something that is a challenge in myself to bring in my art. And the fact that we are able to cultivate such a space amongst everyone else in these other spaces that are also communities where they are often neglected, with like Covenant House and Ruth Ellis. It's been really amazing to see a lot of the different art and work that comes from us coming together and being able to express in a space where not only we are expressing our art, but also giving a chance for us to speak our minds in terms of things that we value and also we want to see in our community and grow as individuals. And yeah, that's been very beautiful. And I'm glad I've been able to do this with Dwayne and bridge over to this new community, to Breaking Wall, to seeing how everyone here is working in their ways to bring their art to the forefront and also bring their values and integrity to a space that is needed, especially with this time of 2025, where a lot of things are happening in all different places. And it needs to be known that during all this, there are still people who want to uphold and maintain a level of peace that is desperately needed amongst us. In the grow aspect, I would definitely say that there's still that sense of divide that a lot of us feel, and also that fear that everyone is experiencing when it comes to raising our voice and having those values be seen for what it is. Yes, it is really scary to put yourself out there and also to have people see your honesty in its full light, because it does require a level of vulnerability. It's also empowering, though, to see that vulnerability and to know that people are being honest and also being sincere with the stuff that they're presenting. And that gives that space for you to do the same. So even though we are creating a vulnerability with ourselves by expressing ourselves, which again is something that's really hard, and we're gonna have to take some time to really be able to express that in full. But it does still give us a chance to see it from an outside perspective and know that we're not just vulnerable individuals, we are a vulnerable community. We are a whole 8 billion people that have different ways of life, but a better understanding of what honor and also love and integrity is. We all harbor some form of it, and that needs to be tapped into right now because that's how we can grow as a society.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and I think that's a nice kind of segue into that. So thank you, Daria. And even kind of touching base off what they were saying, and I wanted to thank Josh again for like allowing me to kind of like, or like noticing that my hand was raised. I appreciate that. But I wanted to touch base on what Daria said about the fact that we are doing it like in our own communities. And I think like even hearing everybody talk, like I do have a few notes. Like it's kind of interesting to me how society or like everyone's community is kind of responding different. Like in Moha's community with Iman, like they're kind of unifying in certain ways. And I know Majay was talking about how in their communities it's like some people aren't really speaking up and they may be like scared to speak up and different things like that. So I don't know, it's just interesting how like in some places unity is happening and other places it's a disconnect and different things like that. I do want to just go through these real quick, these notes, just get them out my head. So what I wrote down for like arts, like I feel like art allows us to the chance to think more inventively and the lack of artistry may have a potential to weaken our critical thinking skills. So I think spaces like this, like we need the arts to be able to think more imaginatively, like how Apollonia was talking about. Like we need to create more so that we can have those critical thinking skills to think more innovatively to make stuff in the future. And then what Majay had said earlier about some voices not being like represented. I think spaces like this also allow for those people who are scared to kind of speak up, to kind of like say something here. And then like the people who do have that ability to speak up probably could. And then with what Angela said about like the social media and different things like that, like it made me think about the fact that social media is kind of like an all you can eat buffet. Like you could kind of get whatever you want. You could consume whatever you want, but it's kind of up to you and your discretion to like kind of take control as to like what you consume and like knowing your limit of it. So I think that's important. And then lastly, I just feel like advocacy looks so different for everybody. So everybody doesn't have like the protesty type of personality or like the fight the power type of personality. We need healers, we need artists, we need creatives. Advocacy looks different for everyone. And I know even for myself, as like I've kind of navigated that space, like it looks different. And for me, it's art. It's like I like to tell a lot of people I work with in the community, like your existence is the act of resistance. So be yourself. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I don't want to take too much time up.
Thank you so much, Dwayne. Thank you, everybody. That was so awesome. I took some notes too. Really great. So I'm going to give you an interesting challenge time-wise. We're going to have a, when I say lightning round, I mean 1 or 2 sentences, quick definition that you can expand on your own time tonight and write a more detailed thing as part of your prompts. But we only have 15 minutes. So on screen, I'm going to go ask every single person, what do you want your art to stand for? Again, you can give a very brief answer, succinct, and then expand it later. And while you're not giving your answer, if you can, please take a minute to put in the chat for Fran, how do you define peace and how do you define acceptance? If you find it too challenging to do both of these things at the same time, you can send Fran on WhatsApp your definition of peace and acceptance. Is that all clear what I'm saying? Yeah? Yeah, very exciting. Let's see if we can do it. If not, no judgment, no big deal. It's 12:10. And Josh is scheduled to do closure at 12:20, so we got about 10 minutes. Okay. But that was a great discussion, and I'm glad we took the time to do those close and grows because you guys are amazing. And yeah, I'm glad I took some notes. I should send them to Fran just to keep them somewhere, just how amazing you guys are and how thoughtful you are. All right. Here we go. Whoever wants to volunteer to answer this question, what do you want your art to stand for? Right? Not just making it, but like suddenly you have to go live in Alaska for 2 years and you leave your art behind. What do you want it to stand for? What is the message of your art? Who would like to do I have a volunteer? Yes, go ahead, Iman. You're muted.
So I would suggest for my art to stand for purity and awareness.
Can you say that one more time?
Purity and awareness.
Unity and awareness. Oh, somebody is on my, okay, sorry.
I think she said purity.
Purity?
Yeah, purity. Yes.
I'm sorry, my teenager's phone is going off on my laptop and it's driving me crazy. Okay. Purity and awareness. Is that what you said? Yes. Okay, beautiful. Thank you. Who would like to go next?
I want my art to stand for healing.
Very nice, Fran. This is Amon. To stand for healing.
I wrote mine in the chat.
Uh-oh, now I gotta go find it. It's okay, Dwayne. I'm just teasing you. I just want to write it down on my end. Let's see, Dwayne. Other people are putting it in the chat. Okay. I want my art to stand for innovation and evolution. Wow, very nice. Innovation. Fran, does your Zoom save the chat stuff?
No, I don't think it does. That's going to be a problem.
Okay, I'm copying this down. Okay. Abdia.
Oh, Darius. Oh, no, that was Dwayne.
Abdia, innovation. So we got 2 innovations. I like that.
Love that.
Abdia. What else we got? Okay, that's all.
I
Yeah.
want mine to stand for transformation and impact.
Transformation and what?
Impact, like
Empathy?
Impact.
no,
Impact.
yeah,
Impact. Oh, okay.
yeah, impact. Do I have to read it?
So transformation and impact. Okay. Somebody else. Oh, Moha said, sorry, Moha, you wrote yours in the chat. I want my art to stand for revealing the untold. Ooh, I want my art to stand for revealing the untold and breaking taboos. Ooh, love that. Okay. Let's see. That's Iman. Who did the first innovation and evolution? Was that Josh? No. Sorry.
It was Dwayne.
That was me.
Okay, that was you. Thank you. I'm just trying to make sure And transformation and impact was Maja?
Yes.
Great. Okay, let's see a few more people. Angela, what would you like your art to stand for?
I would say reflection so that we can measure the possibility of our actions.
Whoa. Okay, let me get that. Reflect. That's deep, girl. Okay, reflection so we can measure the consequences of our actions. Okay, that's a good one. We can. They're all good. We can
Yeah, that's
measure.
nice.
Okay. Impact a generation. Okay. Oh, Apollonia. Okay.
I wrote mine in the chat, but I said hope, adventure, and finding what you're looking for.
Hope, adventure, and finding where Apollonia. Great.
Y'all are eating these answers up, leaving no crumbs, no lie. Doing that. You're
Hope,
doing amazing.
adventure, and finding what you're looking for. Josh, did you go?
No.
No.
I want mine to stand for loyalty and kindness.
That sounds like you. Yes, Josh. Has everybody seen Josh's guitar playing videos? Because
Oh my God, yeah.
they're so beautiful. Okay. Loyalty. Loyalty and kindness. I love that we have kindness and we have empathy in here. Okay. Innovation, all these great words. Anybody? Let's see. We did Moha. Alejandro, did you go?
Yes,
He
it's
went in
here.
the chat.
Yeah, I
Uh,
did it. I know, but
Harry
it's
Brocho style.
very Carrie Bradshaw
You did this like huge paragraph.
Yeah, but no, just love because I write telenovelas and I think
Okay.
my
Make
art has to
art
be
is the one place we, no, I like unfiltered. I'm gonna just take the big words. Unfiltered, not perfect. I love this. Let me write. Just get the gist. Alejandro.
mm,
Not filtered. Very important. Not perfect.
I think just love is
Love.
the
Love,
answer,
right? Yeah. Love hearts.
the main thing.
Love is the main thing. Love is the answer, right?
Oh, it's I mean I write telenovelas which are based on love stories and I want my art to
I love
basically
that.
show that, but just different types of love.
I had to screenshot that. You ate that, Alejandro.
That's great. You know, I had somebody say to me, a friend of mine I did a play with last year, and she said, I'm not driven to make art. I do it because I love it, you know, and I thought that was great. Like, if you don't have any love in there, it's going to be, well, at the very least, it's not going to be the joy level of making it is going to be so diminished, you know. But anyway, so I'm glad you said that. Who have we not? Have we covered everybody in here? Daria?
It's okay if you do want to pass on that,
Yeah,
Daria.
you
We can
can
talk about that
pass. You can send it to Fran, or you can just pass altogether.
Yeah, I've just been thinking really hard on it, because I realized that I didn't really have a lot of, or rather, I didn't have a single stance with any of my art. A lot of my art revolves around what it is that I felt and the things that I want to express in that piece. But I suppose if anything, I did want it to capture transformation,
Transformation.
um,
Yeah, that's
as
great.
well as intimacy.
Ooh, nice. Both great words. I always think of intimacy, unless it's a giant theater, but in a small theater, right? You get to be in there with that audience, and it's you're sharing, the actors are sharing. It's such an intimate thing. Okay, one last thing. Let's see, mine. What do I want my art to stand for? Truth and empathy. Yeah. All right. So thanks, guys. I think we made the time frame. It's Josh's turn.
Wait,
Thank
I want to introduce the writing prompts, okay? Writing
Oh
invitation.
yeah, and I don't know if everybody did a piece acceptance thing, so please send it to Fran on the WhatsApp, right?
Yes, please. All right, so here I'm going to add these. Let me see, where are they? Here's one. And I'll send it. And now here's the other. So, did you get them? No, you didn't. There
I
you
saw the
are.
first one.
Okay, and here comes
Yeah.
the second one.
Excuse me.
Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
So I want you to have them. You don't need that. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me see, here they are. So one of them is just what we are. The surest way to know and trust yourself is to know and trust others. Just reflect on that and write, maybe give yourself 10 minutes to write unfiltered. Just write and write and write. There's no right, there's no wrong. Don't worry about the spelling, nothing. This is totally a free write. Those of you who have been at summits before know this. Apollonia, this is new to you. Daria, this is new to you. Please don't even, whatever you write, it's perfect. If it's only one sentence, it's perfect. Okay, as it is, or it's valuable. All right, and then here's the second one. And this is pretty much peace. Elusive, not an illusion. What do you want your art to stand for? I just think this is something that's really passionate for me right now. Peace feels very elusive right now, but it is not an illusion. It is something that we can have in our lifetimes, in our heads, in our hearts, and within our grasp. So you can pick either one of these two prompts or invitations. I'm trying to call them invitations now because I think that sounds better. And then bring that with you tomorrow. Have it written out somewhere, so that you can, and then I will do what we call the glow and grows, which I reinforce everything that is going well within your writing, and I make suggestions on things that may improve it or strengthen it. And those are totally up to you to reject or accept. Then we will go into our breakout rooms. Breakout room number 1 is songwriting with Montse. So you'll go into the breakout room with Montse and you'll work on transforming what you've already written into a song. Second one is movement with Angela. And I took her workshop 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. It was amazing. It was so freeing. I can't tell you. It was such a great, all of the workshops have been spectacular, but that one for me was just amazing, just amazing. And so songwriting, I think I told you, I wrote a song later in my head based on what Montse, her insight into the process. Third one is song, dance, song, movement. Filmmaking with Charlotte. And that was also very informative. And last, but certainly not least, the man who took us through AI writing, Alejandro, for storytelling. So you can work with any of those mentors tomorrow, okay? Daria, am I making sense?
Yeah.
Good. Apollonia, where are you, darling? There you are. Am I making sense?
Yes.
All right. Dwayne and Iman, do you want to write too? Yes, I would think so, but are you going to?
Yeah, I'm going to write.
Okay,
Yeah.
Abdia, you're going to write? Abdia? Oh, yay. All right, so who does that leave? Oh, I know Maji is. Okay. And Moha, what am I doing? What am I doing? Moha, I know you are. All right, and I went ahead and sent the writing prompts to Sherwin and Jesse, and I'll go ahead and send them to Mustafa and Hane. And okay, I'll do that tonight. All right, so yes.
Sorry, can you also send them on the group? Because it's
Yes,
on
I was going to do that as well. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you, because I thought I'd post today's video and the writing prompts for tomorrow. Thank you.
And we only choose one between the two prompts,
Yeah,
right?
you just pick one.
Okay.
All right. So it'd be
I'm
really
having-
nice though if Daria, you don't have my WhatsApp. We'll have to fix that. But if you could let me know tonight who you want to work with as a mentor, that would be really great. Okay, that'd be really great. So songwriting, movement, storytelling, filmmaking. Okay? And now I turn it over to, and you can also reach out to me on WhatsApp to ask me questions. Okay? I'm turning it over to Josh. Oh, Iman wants to take a group picture too.
Okay, Iman, do you want to take the picture now before we forget, or?
Thank you, Alejandro, for turning your camera on.
It's fine.
Oh, I thought you were putting that over your head. I thought you were putting that over your head for the picture. I was like, what? I thought you were covering yourself instead of being exposed. It freaked me out for a moment.
No. I'm on my PJs actually, so it's their baby Yoda. So yeah, I kind of don't want to be in a picture with that.
Yes, and here's your storytelling mentor in his pajamas.
Well, in my jammies.
Yeah. And you can't go to the picnic either.
Okay,
no,
comfort is our #1 priority.
I can. All right.
So, are you all ready for the picture?
Mm-hmm.
A nice smile and a vibe, and 1, 2, and 3. Wait.
Hold it.
Done.
Thank you, Iman.
Of course.
Perfect. Okay. So, what a nice session. Okay. We've touched on a lot of topics, some of them really cool, some of them kind of tough to get into, but that's the reality of the world. Okay. So let's just unwind before we go so we can go relaxed and go back to our lives feeling at peace. And okay. I want you to sit in your chair or lay whatever you're laying. If you can sit straight, I think it's better. But don't be uncomfortable, as long as you're not uncomfortable and tense, okay? And we're just gonna, if you feel like closing your eyes, that's good. If you don't feel like closing your eyes, that's okay. Just try to pay attention to your breath and just feel your body sitting there where you're sitting. Give it like 30 seconds to feel everything, to inhabit your body, because that's you. And try to breathe nice and deep. You can breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And as you feel your breath calming you down, and you feel every inch of your body I want you to think about one thing. You only need one thing that you're really grateful for. Just one thing, no matter how tiny, that helps you get up every morning and move forward and keep going. When things get tough, that is the thing that makes you smile, or it makes you cry, usually with joy. And that is your beacon of hope. And now I want you to visualize yourself with that thing or that person or that activity or whatever it is for you. And in this exact moment, it's only you and that thing. There's nothing else. Pay close attention to this moment, to the sensations in your body, to the thoughts going through your head or the lack thereof. And as you leave this moment with that thing, take all the sensations, all the thoughts, all the life of that moment, put it in a little box. The box can have any shape, any color, any texture. But you're putting into it all the energy, all the life of that moment. And then you can close it up. You can take the box, push it against your heart, and the box is just gonna go through you. As if your heart was a safe. And the key, you're gonna push it through your forehead, right into your mind, to your brain. So it's always safe. And before you open your eyes, I want you to think about that box and that key. And know that you can access this sensation at any moment. Whenever things are tough, whenever it's hard to move on, just take the key, take the box, open it, and leave that moment. And when you're done playing with that moment, you can put it in the box again. Or you can leave it there forever. Whatever you want. And whenever you're ready, you can gently start opening your eyes. Maybe moving your neck, your back, whatever feels tense. You can yawn, you can smile, you can do anything your body wants you to do. Okay.
Thank you, Josh. That was lovely. What a lovely way to stop the day. All right, so I think we have our marching orders, which is the writing. And you're going to send it to me via WhatsApp. You can send it to me under Fran. If you don't have it, then put it in the group. Also, if you have any definitions for peace and acceptance, if you put those in the WhatsApp as well, that'd be great. And then I'll see you tomorrow. And thank you ever so. Oh, your writing and your mentor. It's really important that I know who you're all working with tomorrow. Okay? Maji, Daria, Apollonia, Moha, Abdia. We are so grateful that you came today, and we will not only see you, but hopefully some more artists tomorrow. Okay? Thank you and have a beautiful day. Ciao, ciao.
All
Bye.
right, bye.